Supposed to be a routine traffic stop, but the Fulton County Sheriff says the driver sped away, leading his deputies on a high-speed chase. And that chase ended with a crash and the driver being shot by police. Atlanta News First Don Shipman is live in West Atlanta where the crash happened. And Don, neighbors there are shaken.
Neighbors say they are shaken, but they're not surprised. They're used to violence in this neighborhood. That chase went right down that street there and then across this street and then slammed into those posts and that telephone pole right there. Here's what I learned about the suspect. The suspect, no stranger to police.
When I really recognized that what was going on, I ran into my house and I locked the door.
A man fleeing from police crashing head-on into a utility pole. The impact so great it uprooted cement posts in the front yard of this house. A neighbor across the street who didn't want to reveal her identity was taking out the trash when the crash happened.
Oh my God, I said, this dude, whoever this may be, driving like he on a high-speed chase. I seen the truck shot down this street here, Hardwell. And before he can make that turn to go up Delmar, he ended up over in my neighbor's yard.
Our first look at suspect Trevon Yarborough, the 20-year-old's mugshot already in the system from a previous arrest, now likely to face several new charges, including felonies. Yarborough recovering from a single gunshot wound after being shot by a Fulton County Sheriff's deputy.
The preliminary investigation shows that he brandished a weapon and was shot by one of our investigators.
The crash and subsequent shooting happened in West Atlanta at the corner of Harwell Road and Delmar Lane, just east of the perimeter. The Fulton County Sheriff says that a deputy attempted to pull over Yarborough, but Yarborough sped off in what authorities say was a stolen vehicle out of Decatur.
Yarborough ran and hid behind one of the houses you see behind us, got out of the vehicle, actually had a weapon. Pursuit incurred, and at that point he was shot at least once.
This is the second shooting involving the Fulton County Sheriff's Office this year. The GBI has investigated just over 40 officer-involved shootings thus far in 2024. Neighbors in this Adamsville neighborhood say that they're not surprised. Violence happens here often.
Delmar, this area is not no joke. It's not a joke.
Now, Yarborough is still in the hospital recovering. His condition is described as stable by authorities. Meantime, the GBI is investigating, which is usually the case when an officer is involved in a shooting like this. We're live here in West Atlanta. Don Shipman, Atlanta News First.